It is a long story, but to cut it short, I think that the Congress way of doing politics is this. If they think that a female politician or activist is involved, and especially somebody as adamant as me, they intend to verbally assault you with sexual connotations. And why I'm saying this out loud is because they've never been called out for it. And I've said this time and again, especially with regards to right-wing female support base, or for that matter, those in the right wing who are very vocal and happen to be women. I actually, from day one of when I took office as HRD minister, knew that I had a target on my back. And the target was because I had the audacity to go to Amethi and not whimper and sit down and just passively fight an election. Yeah, I think that for the Congress coterie, the fact that I went from door to door asking for support for the Bharatiya Janata Party, the fact that I had the audacity to ask questions of the Gandhi family, every day had a challenge because I had a target on my back. And I say this often about right-wing female support base and those especially who are vocal from the right wing. I think the Congress culture of dealing with women, such as myself, is to assault us verbally with sexual connotation almost every second, third day. Is to reduce and caricaturize every issue and effort that we make. And I remember when I had the responsibility of HRD, day one, the attack had begun. Most of it is meant to emotionally and psychologically break you such that you never had the audacity to stand up and challenge them again. It is amply clear that they had a lot of support from certain quarters of the Lutyens zone. I think that what they were not prepared for was that I am extremely adamant once I set the goal. And apart from my being adamant in terms of setting the goal for ensuring a BJP victory, what they discounted was the dismayed Janta of Amethi. The fact that a woman who comes into a constituency and just in a 3-week campaign manages to get 3 lakh votes is something that stumped the Congress party. They were not used to public representatives have a continued engagement with citizens. And I think I am extremely humbled and extremely blessed that the people of Amethi chose to make me a part of their family. So this victory, and I had said it in 2019, was not only for Bharatiya Janata Party, but it was a citizens' revolt against the Gandhi family. I was exhausted after my campaign in Amethi. I've given birth to 2 kids, I've raised 3. My kids were going through their examination processes, and every mother and father for that matter is extremely adamant that they are around at least during final exams. Now I am one of those crazy mothers who would preen over the child's shoulder to say, "Sab theek kar rahe ho, kya kar rahe ho?" So I had that pressure of not being there with my children when they needed me the most during final exams. I had not only campaigned in Amethi but also campaigned for my fellow colleagues in other constituencies. And I still remember, this is the first time I'm saying this anywhere, 5:30 in the morning, I got ready that day to go to the counting segments. By 6:30 in the morning, something just happened and I said to myself, "Smriti, you're exhausted. You have done the best that you could. You know that you have a very fair chance at winning if people have been kind and have appreciated your work. And you need to rest." And I remember 6:30 in the morning, I called up everybody who was at the counting centers to say, "Aap baithe, today is your day, and let me know how it goes." I think by 7 o'clock, I had my AirPod or whatever it's called, my lead in my ears. And I think from 7 in the morning till about 4:35 in the evening, I was not watching the Amethi count. And when Mr. Gandhi went public congratulating me, I remember my phone just continuously buzzing from every editor in the country. And I can say this, Arnab Goswami is literally screaming at me, come out and give us a bite. And I just didn't want to. And I remember I just sat there, and it was alone in that small room. And if you see my Amethi room, this is a fancy government house. It's a very very small room. मतलब 200 स्क्वायर फीट की जगह है जहाँ पे मैं रह रही थी. And the first thing that came to my mind was all those people who possibly had laughed at my audacity, and all those who cheered me. I think that tweet was for them.